Hello and welcome to Ancient Rome. I'm glad you're joining me for this last civilization we're going to study this year. As part of our beginning of our last adventure, we need to look at some vocabulary words. First up is a plebeian. A plebeian in ancient Rome is like you and me, just a normal average Joe, just an average person. On the other side though, there's a patrician. A patrician is one of the 300 people leading Rome in the Senate. They are very rich. The Senate, like in the United States, is a group of people who makes up the laws. In the United States, we also have the House of Representatives, and together they form the legislative branch of government. The Republic is a word for a government that elects their leaders. Is the United States a republic? A consul is another type of government that has two leaders, two men leading the country. We have one president. A consul would have two men leading the government. A dictator is someone who takes control by force in some kind of emergency situation. They're not usually nice people. North Korea has a dictator, Kim Jong-un. A tribune is an elected official in Rome who protects the rights of us, the ordinary citizens. Checks and balances are interesting. So in the United States, we have three branches of government: executive, legislature, and judicial. These three forms of government work as a checks and balances. No one part of the government is more powerful or more important than the other. They are all equal. The legislative branch, the Senate and the House of Representatives, create laws. They write laws. Then they send them to the executive branch, the president. And the president can either decide, yes, I like that law, or no, I don't like that law. If he signs it, it becomes law. The judicial branch can then decide if it is constitutional or not. If it's not constitutional, the judicial branch kicks it to the curb and it is no longer a law. Now, if the president doesn't like the law, he or she can veto the law, and then it doesn't become a law either. A martyr is another interesting word. This is a person who is willing to die for their cause. They believe in something so incredibly important, they're willing to die for it. Can you think of any martyrs? A mercenary is a soldier, and he or she will fight for the country that pays him or her the most money. They don't have any loyalties to a country. They only care about the bottom line, the buck. And finally is inflation. Inflation is when money isn't as valuable and can't buy as much as it used to. This is pretty normal in a country to happen in our economy, in any economy, but it doesn't need to happen. We don't want it to happen too fast. That is when it is bad. Those are the words I need you to understand. Check them out on quizzes and practice. We'll talk to you soon.